designated hitter, Sierra.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A towering shot to center. His 37th homer of the year. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-zip.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Up next for the Nationals,
Sierra, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Outside low, ball one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. A dive, he's got it. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Sierra.
That one drilled left field, carrying well, and it one-hops the wall. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. He's trying for third. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the throw. The tag saved. He scores on the swim move. It's 2-1.
What a clutch bit of base running, Boo. The ball got home before she did, but she found a way to get around the tag and score the run. I'm sure her teammates are fired up about her coming through for them in this big spot.
So now the DH spot, Sierra. He's already homered in this game.
Sierra.
Here's a high chopper and a foul ball. The 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that skips into dirt. This one in the air. Bush settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Kay Burke.
Sierra locks in. Time run on. No time like the present singing. This trip to the plate could really shake things up.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are the moments that define a hitter's season. He's got a shot to flip the script right here.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
So the tying run at second. In the air to left center. 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals.
Sierra was a real bright spot despite the loss. 2 hits, including that long ball.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift him to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Touchdown and bringing in flavor. That spice is coming in hot. Elevation, I'm on the rise now. Keep heading for the top spot. I'm jumping off the top rope down if you are ready or not. You can't stop me now. I'm on running wild. You can't stop me.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Yo, 1. Out towards left center.
Relay 4.
Sierra moving under this one. And that is that. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed in. 1 down. Sierra digging in for the Nationals. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
On the ground to the left. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Runner at second, 2 down.
The Nationals, the center fielder, number 13, Sierra.
a foul ball.
Ball, catch inside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0. So 2 down. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Runner on the go again. Got him looking for the K. That ends the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Sierra going back. Leaping, and it's gone. A solo shot. His 28th home run of the season, and they tie it up. It's 1-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Fouled off left side.
Well, these Nats, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Happ moving under it. And there's one down.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, safe at second. He legs out the double.
Up next.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Sierra did well despite the loss. Singled and knocked in a run.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Sierra getting loose. Sierra steps in now, facing a rookie with some nasty stuff, Singy. Heck of a matchup here.
Yeah, don't get it twisted, Boog. He can be pretty nasty at the plate as well. Get your popcorn ready.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Check your outfielders now.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Quick toss to first. Sierra back in on a dive. McClain recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Now all even up. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder, number 13, Sierra.
Up the middle. Throws to first. And there's 2 away. Joey Bart up here. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out. Sierra up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses. Ball 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Inside ball 4. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia, 1 for 2. Runner takes off, and this one bounces away from Bart. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low.
Slide. Get out.
Throw to third. He's safe.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Now a step off to third. Sierra back on a dive. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. So up next for New York, Joey Bart. Swing and a ball line to center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
One out man at first. Sierra digging in for the Nationals. He's better known for his work on the mound, although today he's getting a chance to hit.
I always hold my breath when he gets a start at the plate. I mean, that arm is so valuable. You get hit by a pitch, and that could change.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Ford coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Man at second. Runner breaks for third.
Come on,
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Sierra digging in for the Nationals.
Number 13, Sierra.
Rips that one to right. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 out, runner at second. Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. Man at second. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. Runner takes off for 3rd.
Come on, go hard. You're
That's
scoring,
a base hit. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead in a 9th.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Sierra had a sensational showing in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Blasting off my education was scholastic. Threw me to the bottom, then I bounced back like elastic. Baby, I'm the new Americana. Call me Captain. Got some Steve's, J's, and Rogers. There's my neighbors in my mansion. Knock on my door. Bring me my concessions. I could take you through the hallways of my mental. Art up on my walls, I think it's very sentimental. Heavy.
One down. Next is the designated hitter, Sierra. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
This one in the air, center field. Robert settles underneath it. 2 down.
Batting 3rd, the shortstop, CJ.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a base hit. Robert hustles it back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Here's C.J. Abrams now. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first, and that is a big 1st out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few.
He's trying for 3rd.
Get dirty.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from 3rd. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Warming Bernabel, the next to hit. Man at second. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball. Lau gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter, Sierra.
Sierra, only 18 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering misses, ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. There goes the runner to the right side. Lau sends it to first. That ends the inning. So 1 left for Washington. We go to the 9th. Up now for Washington, Sierra.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Sierra had a decent showing in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win. Sierra brings an electric energy to every game, making him a fan favorite and a formidable opponent on the hill. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Up now for Washington, Sierra. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, K-Bird.
Sierra ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
Yeah, but he needs to come out aggressive but composed as well. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That one missed. Sierra measures 6 feet 6 inches, only 18 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Strike 2. And that one missing low. Polanco hanging in there. And downstairs. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk. Sierra will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 6 in the series so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Sierra wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike, and that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Lau at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And the 1-0. Ripped to right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
A 1 down. That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but back here at Citi Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a swing and a drive. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Cut on and missed at 101. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1 there. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7, the catcher, Joey.
Here's Joey Bart now. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Called strike right there. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. This one in the air, center field. Robert settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, K-Bird.
Back here in Queens, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to sacrifice the money and
Luis Robert Jr. leading things off. It takes a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. In the air to left center. Lyle under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 15.
And now Tyrone Taylor, hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Sierra ready to work, facing a hitter that's in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, Boog, the margin for error is razor thin. One mistake and he'll make you pay. It's that simple.
Polanco stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And it remains 1-0. Sierra back on the mound to face the heart of the order, Singy.
Yeah, and this is where you got to sharpen your focus, Boog. No freebies. Make quality pitches and trust your plan. Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now it's Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Mets yet to pick up a hit here. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ruiz gathers, throws to first. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch. So nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate, and that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Sets him down on strikes, and he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. And now it's Mark Vientos. Struck out swinging his first time. Lau off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. Bernabel settles under this one, and that'll do it. Mets leave 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Trevor Williams.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
on the ground. Nice grab from his backside.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
Sierra in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Lead runner around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Runners at the corners here, one away. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out. Runner takes off. Called strike 3. Go to second. And that went in. Sierra extended the hitting streak in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Estaba buscando una chica como tú. A quien le toca juguemos caro cruz. Ella no es tímida en la multitud. Rosita pa' la baby to su crew. La gente mirando y se desacató. El maquillaje sacó, ella tiene un fan club. Las gafas que al hielo si no las Jean Paul. Todos los carros deportivos con los RS Sport. Ella a mí me roncó y terminó llamándome diciéndome que se pa' salir le mintió. Dijo que no estaba de humor, que rico mami se sintió. Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres.
Sierra, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? Sierra digging in for the Nationals. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing. Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo on the move. He's got it. One pitch and one out. Fouled off left side.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Here goes the runner. Rips that one to right. And that is that. So a man at first. Yandy Diaz now. And the 0-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Sierra. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a foul out of play. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's the strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's out number 2.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis.
Sierra had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Sierra. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Helmet has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Sierra digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Go ahead run on base. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Man at second. This one in the air center field. Sierra settles under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Line drive, base hit. Lyle around third. Here's the throw. Safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. The Nationals with the tying run on at first. And we're the top half of the 6th. Runner takes off. In the air, left side. Langford moving under this one. And there's one down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Step off, throw to first. Dives back, and he's out. So 2 down. Sierra digging in for the Nationals. corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's a ball. Hard hit, right side. Over to Diaz, and that is that. Nationals go quietly. They trail it 3-2. One down. Danny Jansen to hit here.
The catcher, number 9.
The 1-1.
Danny Jansen.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall.
Next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Sierra did well enough for them despite the loss. Singled and knocked in a run.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Sierra steps in, facing a Cy Young candidate here, Siggy.
Yeah, time to go Nomar Garcia-Parra and tighten up those batting gloves, stomp the spikes in the dirt, dig in for battle.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He muscles that one out of here. His 38th of the year. The Nationals strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Here's Corey Seager. Ball to strike. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Big swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Out of here. Grand slam. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder.
Sierra, only 18 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's your 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second. He's trying for third. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Young tossed the first. That is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom four, Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Into center. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next.
So up next, Sierra. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is inside ball 1.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Nice grab on the run. One away. Sierra digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. He's trying for third. Towards first, and that chance handled. Diaz steps on the bag. Now one gone in the 9th.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
One down, runner at third. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder, number 3.
Sierra really stood out in this win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
On that grain. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the MISSISSIPPI. Long as we do not divide, like gon' get denied, get defied. We bout to buck down on your king, knocking dope to kick in. You is not my friend. I put my pants up, then I did my dance on these. Said the devil cannot get me, I'm too clean in these bowls. I suppose you wanted to see it lose, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 22s on that leg. I brought it back. Leather in July, burn up your back, burn up your back, burn up your back. You know that colder denim. I'm a southern soldier, I told you, but first let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about this time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. Let me tell you, let me tell you.